Imagine selling your entire life savings to invest in a tropical paradise, only to discover it doesn't exist. This is the true story of Poyais, a fake country invented by a conman. So convincing, he fooled the world and helped spark a global financial crisis. Our story begins in 1820s Britain, a time of colonial expansion and golden investment opportunities. One man, named Gregor MacGregor, a former soldier turned master con artist, saw this as the perfect chance to pull off one of the biggest scams in history. MacGregor claimed to be the cacique of Poyais, a royal title from a land supposedly located in Central America. He described Poyais as a rich, unspoiled paradise, with fertile lands, flowing rivers, and gold mines ready for the taking. To make the deception believable, MacGregor launched a lavish marketing campaign in Britain. He printed fake Poyasian currency, issued land grants, and even created government bonds for the non-existent nation. He published glowing pamphlets, describing Poyais as a utopia for settlers, with free land, low taxes, and abundant resources. Desperate for a better life, hundreds of British citizens sold everything they owned to buy passage to Poyais. But when the settlers arrived, they found only swampy, uninhabitable jungle. There were no towns, no gold mines, and no people, just mosquitoes, disease, and despair. With no infrastructure or supplies, the settlers were forced to fend for themselves. Many fell victim to malaria, starvation, and exposure. Of the 250 settlers who made the journey, only 50 survived. While hundreds of lives were ruined, MacGregor escaped justice. Instead of facing consequences, he fled to France, where he repeated the scam, convincing a new wave of investors and settlers. Despite the deaths and financial devastation he caused, he was never prosecuted. Incredibly, MacGregor died a free man, wealthy from his lies, and buried with full military honors in Venezuela, a nation that remained unaware of his fraud. The Poyais scheme was not just a personal tragedy, it also played a role in one of the first global financial crashes, the Panic of 1825. In the early 1820s, Britain experienced an economic boom, with speculative investments pouring into South American bonds and projects. Poyais, with its fake bonds and land grants, became part of the frenzy. When investors realized they had been scammed, confidence in foreign investments collapsed, triggering panic in London's financial markets. Banks failed, stock prices plummeted, and the British economy fell into recession. The story of Poyais is more than a tale of deception. It's a lesson in human greed, hope, and gullibility. It's a reminder that if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If you enjoyed this rarely known historical story, subscribe for more forgotten tales from the past.